friends, welcome back to my channel. I am Bhagyashri. As I've already told you, this channel we have created for the subject of account for 11th class. So we have studied one chapter and examples of it. Now we are shifting to the another chapter, that is source documents required for accounting. I will tell you in short what are source documents. Source documents are an evidence for all the transactions that you are recording in the books of account related to your company. They are a proof so that the authenticity of your transactions are maintained through this documents. We will study each of these documents in detail. Okay, so let's start. So the first document we are going to see is voucher. Now voucher, what is voucher? It is a document in support of the business transactions. This voucher is created firstly from the business transactions. Now vouchers can be of many types like cash voucher, petty cash vouchers, bank vouchers and so many vouchers. There are 2-3 vouchers related to the sub voucher. Okay. Now this voucher is categorized into two parts. One is internal voucher and other is the external voucher. Now what is internal voucher? As a business, let's consider a business is spread over a vast area. It has branches in many different places. Now if you have to transfer goods or cash from one branch to another branch or from head office to the branch, this internal voucher is created. Let's take an example. If you have purchased goods from a grocer, from hawker, you cannot get evidence for purchasing those goods from them. So for maintaining records of this small transactions, internally this voucher is made into the business. This voucher, in short we can say this voucher is made by the business itself for the evidence of the transaction they have made with hawkers and grocers for the purchasing of goods and services. Okay, let's take the other external voucher. Now this voucher we receive it from an agency that is outside of the business. If we have purchased goods, any product, any machinery, we from another institute, from another agency, we get a receipt, we get a cash memo. If you have made cash payment for the purchase of goods, then cash memo you receive in this external voucher that is being issued by the external agency. This is called as external voucher that you maintain in your business. Another we can say is if you have paid electricity bill to the electric office, then you receive a receipt of it for the payment of the electricity bill of your business. So this is also an external voucher that you receive from the electricity office. So this is how the vouchers are classified. Further we will see how these vouchers work in different forms. Okay. So the first voucher is journal voucher. Okay. Journal voucher is basic / original voucher. On the basis of this, transactions should be journalized in journal book. Now before you are recording transactions in the books of account in your business, this is the first voucher you must create in your books of account through the transactions. Okay, this will help you to maintain the record of all the transactions, even if it is a very small transaction or even if it is a very large transaction. This voucher is the first voucher that is being created. Okay, this is how the specimen is of journal voucher. Here we have to write down the word journal voucher, name of the firm, that if you are owning any firm, any business, you have to write the name over here. Voucher number, let's say if you have purchased anything, then you will write down that particular number in here. If it is a first transaction, you will write your first voucher. First voucher is being issued to this person. First voucher is being issued to this firm. This is how the voucher number works over here. Now transaction number. If it is 4th, 5th, 6th transaction, you will have to write here the number. Date of the date over here, on which date you have issued this journal voucher. name of debit account, whose account is debited, whose account is credited. This is you have to write the names over here. Here amount in rupees, whose account is debited, rupees, whose account is credited. Here in credit side rupees is written. Particulars like the description of the transactions, like what is this voucher created for. If you have sold goods, then you will write your particular sold goods. Amount you will write down over here for what amount you have sold the goods. Okay, now amount in words, you will have to write down the words. If 500 is the amount, you will write here 500 rupees only. Total, now how many transactions you have recorded over here, the amount over here, and you have to make the total over here and write it over here. Now who has prepared it, the name of that person, who is the checker of this voucher, checked by, signature, and authorized signature. For the authenticity of this voucher, like the form, you have to give the seal over here, stamp. Okay, this is how the voucher is created. Another voucher is cash voucher. Now if you have made payment in cash for the purchases you have made, cash voucher is prepared. Okay, here the specimen is given of cash voucher. Here in middle cash voucher is written. Voucher number, what is the voucher number you are being issuing, you will have to write the number over here. The name of the firm, any business, then here Ganesh Traders is written, Den MG Road, Jalgaon. Okay, this is the name of the organization, institution from of the purchases you have made from them. The institution name is written over here. The date of this voucher is being issued. Okay, now pay to. If you have purchased a machinery, you will have to write the name of that particular institution, person from whom you have purchased the machinery. So the name will appear over here. On account of purchases of machinery, as you have purchased it, so on account of you have purchased machinery, you will write your purchases. Okay, now debit account, what you have purchased, machinery, so debit account you will write over here is machinery. Now total in rupees, now you have to not write the amount in figures over here, you will have to write the amount in words. Let's take, if you have purchased machinery for rupees 5,000, so how you will write here, rupees 5,000 only in words. Okay, amount, now here in this box you will have to write the amount in figures, that is 5,000 in numerical form. Now who has prepared this, the name of that person will be appearing over here. Passed by, if any default is being found in this voucher, who is checking that passed by, means the voucher is being sanctioned, that person's name will appear over here, and receiver's signature over here. If we are receiving, we will sign over here, or the other person from who have purchased something from us, he will write in this cash voucher his signature. Okay, this is how the specimen of cash voucher is presented. The sub part of cash voucher is petty cash voucher. Now in business, numerous of expenses take place frequently. Now it can be your transport expenses that can happen frequently every day, like in a day 2 or 3 times these expenses occur. Your tea expenses, your coolie charges, if any goods are being transported to some places, these expenses are regular in your business on a regular basis. So for recording that transactions, that expenses, this voucher is being made for that purpose. Okay, for small and frequent spendings, it is called as petty cash expenses. So for that petty cash expenses, this petty cash voucher is prepared. Now for making this petty cash voucher, a petty cashier is appointed to pay such amount so that the burden on the main cashier is reduced. Now main cashier prepares only cash voucher. He doesn't prepare petty cash voucher. So for petty cash voucher, another petty cashier is appointed for recording small spendings that occur frequently in your business. Okay, this is how the petty cash voucher looks. Now let's see what contents are in it. You will have to write here. Don't forget to write over here petty cash voucher on the top, because this word matters the most. Which type of voucher you are preparing, always remember you have to write the name. Okay, if you are preparing petty cash voucher, you will have to write the name over here on the top. So let's see the contents. Now first is name and address of the business organization. Okay, we will have to write the institution's name over here. Here it is written Vijay Traders, 10 MG Road, Chergaon. This is the name of the organization. Another is voucher number. Now this voucher must have any number, 2, 3, 4, like your spendings of regular basis. This voucher may be of 5th number, 6th number, so you will have to write that number over here. Okay, now pay to. Now name of the pay you have to write, like your employees are having tea. Now that tea you will be ordering from a small tea stall, so you are making payment to that tea stall owner, so the name of the tea stall owner will appear over here. Now on account of, now which account over here will be appearing, that tea expenses, on account of tea expenses, as tea is being ordered. Now debit account. Debit account will be grouping of expenditure. Now as you are paying it for tea, so debit account will be expenditure. Expenses are being carried out over here for the tea. Now total rupees, in words you will have to write over here. Now let's take rupees 10 for every tea. So you will write here rupees 10 only in words. Amount rupees 10 here in figures. Now petty cashier, as I told you, a petty cashier is appointed for preparing this petty cash voucher. He will sign over here, and who is receiving this? Now tea stall owner is receiving this, so he will sign over here, that is on receiver's sign. So that is it for our today's video. I hope you understood all these specimens, how they are created, how they work, why they are created, what is the main motive behind this for creating these documents. Okay, so through these vouchers we are going to study an example how this voucher actually works in transactions in my next video. So stay tuned for that video. Okay, so if you did like this video, hit that like button. If you are new, subscribe to my channel, click that bell icon to get all the new notifications of my video. Share with your friends, with your classmates. Tell them that new chapter is being started, something new we are going to learn, and comment your queries, anything related to this you are facing. If any doubt you are not getting through this video, feel free to comment and I will definitely solve it. Till then, goodbye.